People, what is happening? Welcome back to a brand new video. Sorry I've been away, but needs must. So today what we're doing is we are fitting an Airtec intercooler to a Mk7 Golf GTI. Basically the plan is he wants to go around 450 to 500 brake on this GTI, so we need the best of the best. So without further ado, let me show you the Golf, show you the couple of mods that are on it now, and let's go for it. So right then, so engine mods at the minute. We've got an Airtec induction kit, which all this is supplied, so induction, heat shield, turbo pipe. We've also got, what's it, a turbo elbow or a delete? So we've got all the goodness for there, so maximum airflow going into the engine. Then we've got a racing line oil cooler, catch can. So we've got these with the little AM fittings. Obviously, if you send your Golf, you are going to need one of these because they love to shoot oil everywhere. We've got these lovely, they actually sit really well for lowering springs. These do, like, honestly, it's probably the best lowering springs I've ever saw, to be honest. What springs are there? Any cheap ones, aren't there? Vauquelin. VOG. Yeah. T land. And then we've got some new Team Dynamics Pro Race, the 1.2s in it with the new. The LTs. Oh, LTs. With. It says it on the wheel. Goodyear Eagle F1s all round. And then what exhaust you got? 3-inch Scorpion all the way back. Non-res. What decat? Oh, Scorpion all the way through. Go on then. So yeah, lovely looking downpipe. And then for all you purists out there, it's actually a manual. So yeah, it's not a DSG around here. So let's get it fitted. First off, we've got to get the Spanish manual. Manual. So yeah. Let's get the bumper off. Let's go. Right, so the car's basically, what you've done, just started it up and sat there. Yeah, so we've got intake temps of 54 degrees at the moment. Hopefully it should drop a little bit because that's quite high, but this is obviously on the stock intercooler. Obviously I'm going to try not to make this as shaky as possible. But yeah, we're going to go for a little run. We're going to do a couple pulls just to show you the before difference and hopefully the after. Oh, this is like the bumpiest road over this, isn't it? So yeah, let's go for dropping. Right, so we're going to do a couple of, just 2 or 3 pulls just so you can see. We're doing what, 50 miles an hour, and we are dropping a bit. 35 degrees, 34 degrees, 34, 32. It's down around there. Yeah, 37. So obviously it's not on boost, but 39 degrees. Even still, that's still too high, isn't it? You want it to be about what? What would you really about? 23 degrees outside. Yeah. So yeah, that was just one pull, and then it shot up to like 41 straight away. So we'll see. Outside. What, 23 degrees outside? And it's sitting at 42, 42. Yeah, so if you're on the motorway doing long distances, you're going to be getting 40 odd degrees, 45 degrees, aren't you? So, yeah, let's do another pull and then we'll do the install. So a massive shout out to Airtec for the like 18-hour delivery. Literally ordered it yesterday afternoon and it's here already. So it's a big boy, you know. This intercooler is massive compared to the Airtec one we did on that. This is absolutely massive. So I think these cars need it because the Golfs have big old intercoolers. But yeah, it's quite heavy as well, to be fair. But it's a big old lump, so we'll open that up and then we'll get cracking on what needs to be done to the old Golf. First thing first, so there's 2 bolts on the top of the grill. Undo them. Does it whip off straight away or? Right, so it just pulls off. Okie doke. Right then, so we've got 6 bolts that cover the headlight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I think we can get access to the headlights then, so let's do that. Right then, so there's 6 TXs, one there, and one there. Right then, so after you've done that, there is a bumper bracket, so that one there, bolt there, another one there, and then that one there, and then you've got to go underneath, and there's 3 more TXs under the bumper. And then I think from the instructions it looks like we should be ready to set the bumper off. This is quite a delicate job, but you've also got to snap the fuck out of it. Literally, there's no way of knowing if you're going to snap these. You literally have to like, just get your fingers in, bosh, and if it snaps, rest in peace. If you don't, ready? We'll see it on the next one. This is live in action. Go on then, snap this bumper. See, look at the flex on that, son. Whoa. It's a scary noise, isn't it? Anything snaps, sound that is, isn't it? Apparently on the Cupras, apparently the bracket that actually sits on the wing snaps.
Cupras are shocking, that's why they're cheap.
So there was 2 more aside, so there was another bolt there and a bolt there holding the bumper on. And then there's like brackets that like go into there. You push them down to like release the bumper, and then obviously if you've got a little helper, you'll put your washer fluid in the jug. Right then, so as you can see he's got his finger over this, but there is like a connector for this for the washer fluid jets. There's one on the bumper, and then there's this little, it's like a bonnet release connector I believe, that just sits behind. So as you pull the bumper away slightly, you'll have this connector here, so undo that. And then I don't think we're far off taking the headlights off next. So Airtec, cheers for the instructions, they actually have been a good help. Here's the water boy, I'm going to stick that on there. So there is a little connector here, you push on the tab, push that in, pull the cable away. Then there is this little mechanism here, holding like the bonnet latch. Get that out, easy as that. And then there is another bracket bolt there holding the headlight in, same on the other side. And then I believe 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 I think. Yep, and then same on the other side, and then I believe the crash bar will come out. Right then, so bolts are in, we've left one there, bolts are out right now. So all 3 are out that side, one in there, out that side. We put the jack there just to hold the weight of it, because it is a big old lump, so we don't want it like falling forward, because the AC pipes are all there. So hopefully,
just had it regassed.
Yep, undo that, and then we'll see what's next. Fingers crossed.
No.
If you do any of that, there's a bracket this side, and that side over there, so then hopefully when do that, undo that last one, pull the crash bar out. We managed to get it off. There was quite a few like more bolts. There was 2 bolts up here. Had to move the wiring out this bit. Been a bit of a mare to be fair. And now we're just removing the surrounds, the rubber surrounds, and then I believe we've got to get them out somehow. They're supposed to be an absolute pig. It did say get someone to hold them whilst the other person holds the rad, but you know. And so the AC unit's out. Basically sitting on little hangers in the 4 points, so 2 there, 2 over that side. Just got like a flathead, pried it, and like lifted it up, and then wedged it out, and then just bent it over there. Just gotta watch what you're doing, because obviously you don't want to bust them, because otherwise you'll have gas leaking everywhere. Now it's just a case of like moving these this side, same that side, so let's have a go. Right, and so pretty much that is the intercooler. Nice little thin gal against a big boy. So yeah, we've got the brackets. We did have one cable still in there, but we just moved it out of the way slightly. Obviously there's your bonnet latch one, and then we had another one, I think it was that one that was still connected. And then there's brackets that go on here, you take them off and they literally slot onto there, which is what Josh is doing right now. So yeah, now it's got to work out how to take this off. I think undo the pipe work for the boost hoses. Yeah, then it might slide off. And so look at the difference in this, man, Lloyd. Look at the girth on that, Jesus. So yeah, just the comparison all over. Like, look at these side bits, just look dead, and then you got your big, thick, girthy metal bits. So yeah, definitely going to do some bits. This is, man, like, look at the difference in that, jeez. So yeah, happy days, it's going to be a beaut. And we've got replacement hoses, so these cabbaged old ones with some new nice gloss black pro hoses. Like, I can't even squeeze them, they're nice and hard. Yeah, it's just a case of whacking that one on there and then that one down there. Happy days. Right, then the cooler is sat in place. We've literally like lined up the top, and then we got these little bits here. So when we put the AC in, there's like little grub screws to like keep it in place, little brackets all push through and that. So all it's the case of putting the hoses on, and then literally probably reversing everything we've just done. To be fair, so yeah, if I get back to them, we've done a bit more.
Definitely a fucking ringer.
Right, so we're all in. It was quite tight to get these back in, not gonna lie, but we managed to wangle it in anyway. Yeah, it's literally.
That needs to still be clipped in though, so don't worry.
Yeah, boy. Let's go. Nearly there, lads. We're making good progress now, to be fair. All we've got to do is put the headlights in, connect everything back up with the wheel arch bolts. Intercooler is in. You wouldn't even know it's there because it's hidden beyond the AC. So yeah, there we go. Right then, so the intercooler is on, and straight away car's just been sitting there idling, and the intake temps are at 30 degrees, going down to 29. So we're gonna set the car on a couple of runs and see how better it does. What was it on before? 45, 50? So yeah, we're already at 20 degree loss without even giving it a send or anything. So yeah, let's get back to you when we're gonna send it. And so we are doing roughly 60 miles an hour, and it was sitting anywhere between 25 and 30 degrees. So that's nearly like, what was it, 10, 15 degree better off than the other one. So we're gonna get the car up to temp and then give it a couple of sends and see how it does. So we're at 28 degrees, second gear pull. The stock one went to. That is mental. That is a massive improvement. That. So things we've worked out. If you're chilling about 60-70 miles an hour on the motorway, it is going to be around like 40 degrees, 35, something like that. But obviously the ambient temperature at the moment is like 22 degrees, so it is still quite warm. But the intercooler is doing absolutely brilliant. We've done a couple of pulls, and literally, the more you accelerate, the cooler it gets. It was dropping, I think the lowest we got it to was like 24 degrees, so it'd start off at like 30, and then after we put our foot down it was going 27, 26, 24, and then we ran out of road, so we slowed down, but yeah, just chilling around 30, 40 degrees, and then when you're sending it, it decides to cool down because it's letting more air get through the engine. So yeah, shout out to Airtec, man, for another decent product.